Howdy everybody, I'm just sitting in the living room here trying to edit this video. I know I haven't been able to post very many lately because this freaking iPad sucks. I need a real computer to do video editing apparently. So I'm just kind of going to throw you right into it. A little bit of Sunday funnies at the first here, and then kind of some Forge build stuff, and hope you enjoy it. If not, tell me so in the comments. I listen. I care. That's who I am. See you later.
Yeah, they always do say safety first. So put a condom on it, boys and girls. If you shake it hard enough, I guess it'll go all the way up. Anyway, oh, I got some on me. That's what she said. We'll be back, folks. Okay, so I've got some expanded metal here. It's stainless, but that doesn't really matter. What I'm going to do is cut a strip of it, but I don't know. Yeah, about that long. And then I'm going to twist it in a couple different directions. I was going to do a kind of a baffle behind the injection nozzle, but I decided against that. And also, so this is Loctite and thread sealer all in one. Stuff we sell, I sell, whatever. Sorry about the heater kicking on. Anyway, so I want to make the air fuel mixture when it, gets injected downstream in the pipe. I want to have a very turbulent situation in there so it gets a better mixture. So that's what I'm going to do with this expanded metal here. And I don't think it has to be expanded metal, or, well, this is actually perforated metal. It's drilled stainless, but I had it sitting here and it looked like it had worked pretty well. Maybe the drill holes will add to the turbulence downstream in the tube. I don't know, but it's what I'm going to use. So, and 2-inch pipe. So this framing square, this part's 2 inches. You sure? Because it sure looks like 6 to me. And I'm just going to use tin snip snap-ons, blue points actually, but I've tried to cut this stuff with my bandsaw and it rapidly eats a blade. Anyway, so that's why I'm using these.
Right. So, just start cutting. This stuff sucks, by the way, to cut. And the reason I know that is because I've cut myself with this stuff several times. Come on, son of a bitch. Ooh. So that's what this stuff is. Just got bunches of little holes drilled in. Anyhow. So now I've got this strip cut out. Let's make sure she'll fit. And of course not. But we'll make quick work of this. It'll fit now. And it still needs a little tweaking. And oh, yes, son of a... Okay, that'll work. Now, maybe...
Probably be better if you could see what the hell I was doing. Right, okay. So what I've done is twist this one direction and then twist it back the other direction and then a third time the other way. So hopefully when we stuff her in. Alright, well I'm going to take a little more off these edges just because it's being a little bit of a stubborn bitch. And give her some more of a twisty twist. Are you kidding me? There we go. Oh, and then you didn't even see it. I just stuffed her in the hole.
It's hard to tell from the camera because you don't see the first bit. Alright.
So we've got that in. I guess I call that a diffuser. And yeah. And then we've got the injector nozzle, so all of the pipe thread fittings for the propane, I'm using it's a brush on pipe sealer that's gas rated. This stuff is basically water rated, but I'm using the tape just on all the 2-inch pipe thread stuff. Well, hopefully I won't have any issues with it not being gas rated, but we'll see. I'm not super concerned about it, to be quite honest, but I'm not super concerned about anything usually, so well, there you go. Oh, this is a 35 thousandths 035 MIG tip, and I was just gonna drill a 35 thousandths hole, but my drill bit set only goes down to 40 thousandths. I was like, close enough. I was gonna drill the 40 thousandths hole, and my drill press chuck is a 1/2-inch chuck. It wouldn't grab a hold of it, and I didn't really feel like breaking that bit with my hand drill. Oh, now the fucking handle's in the way. So luckily that cap I bought was very thick on the end, and there's probably 3.5 threads cut into that after I drilled it. So it's a 1/4 28 spine thread, National Fine, on that MIG tip. So it was a number 3 for the fine, number 3 drill bit for 1/4 28. It's a number 7 for 1/4 20. But I had to actually look up the for the fine. I don't typically tap fine thread holes. Come on, sucker. You're being a sucker head. Come on. Come on, I just have to take this whole damn assembly out and put it in the vise. We'll see here in a minute. But right now, it's kicking my ass. Ugh. Come on, man. Ugh. 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 Just a tidbit more. That's all I need. And everything's in my... Oh, nice thing about that is, look, the doors come right off. I forgot. if I can put my shoulder into this. There. Fucker. Oh, I said the F word. Yeah, I need to shave my head again. I say, this closed nipple is fixing to shred my hand. Alright, alright, alright. Jeez. Can you tell I'm definitely not a plumber? Yeah, that looks like ass. Hey, one gate valve. And then one blow me. Blower. Whatever. Either way. I like my first idea better, but there we go. But I think I can spin that whole assembly all the way around once. Give it a once over. Like that. Aight then. Shit. So, this. Focus! Come on. You can't read that shit. There. I can't read it because it's facing the other way. But anyway. It's 12 volt DC. And I bought a 110 plug-in that goes to 12 volt DC to power this. So when I flip the switch that turns the blower motor on, it'll also activate this and open it, and vice versa. The only thing I'm a little concerned about, and I don't think it's going to be a problem, so it's going 170 degrees ambient is what it's saying, max. And it's going to be right here, which is, it's a good foot away from the forge, so I don't see it being a real problem. Knock on wood, right? It's high performance thread sealant. And it says it's good for everything but oxygen systems. So, you know, we should be alright. That's a lot of gook. Pucky. It's my head in your way. So we'll get the handy dandy Nipex. These are the best kind, the push button lock ones. I love these things. Okay, I don't know how much I lost footage wise there, but anyway, we've got the propane shutoff screwed her in right there, and I'm gonna you can pucky up the quick connect. There. What I've done is, so here's the pressure regulator, and then I took the hose. It was a I don't know, it was probably a 4-foot hose. It was braided stainless. It was kind of nice, but I took it off and I put in this what was that, a Runty? Runty, I think. In line, sorry you couldn't see that, so that I could put the gauge in past it. This didn't have a gauge when I bought it. I wanted the gauge on there. And then I put a nipple, and I put the quick coupler with the shutoff valve on it past all of that. This will go right on to the propane tank. And what I've got to connect from the regulator assembly I just put together is this hose. Again, this one's I think it's a 6 foot. Let's see. Yeah, about 6 foot. So, and it's got male female end on it. And let's see. So you hook that, and then you hook this into the propane, and turn your valve on, adjust your pressures, turn your blower on, which turns the safety valve, opens it, light your forge. This is just the amount of wind, the amount of air volume going through it. So also I wanted to mention the that baffle that I made out of the perforated steel was definitely not my idea. That came from Smith and Stew. It's SMITHIN and then a capital STU. And he's got a few videos. They're a couple years old, but he's got a few videos on YouTube that I got a lot of pointers on this kind of setup from him. I got a bunch from BK Blacksmith, and then Wayne Coe. I went to his website, printed out that info. I watched a video that he did. He just kind of was describing his forge, walking around it. And BK Blacksmith is the guy that turned me on to putting the burner in the side, which it turned out awesome. I love it there, and it seems to make more sense as well. And then MS Blades gave me quite some pointers on the refractory, so I want to thank all those guys. Big help for sure. And yeah, so I'll take you for a walk around, but I'm getting kind of scared because it's almost ready to fire. I need to wire up the solenoid and the blower motor to this switch, which I'm not going to show you on video because it's a pain in the ass to video everything. Sorry. It's just 110 and 12 volt, so shouldn't be that difficult. But what I got was a switch box, and this just, you put a regular light switch inside of here, and this toggle moves it up and down, turns it on and off. I'm going to wire the plug outlet that goes here into this switch, so it turns the switch, these plugs, on and off at the same time that the blower motor turns on and off. And then I'll take my 110 to 12 volt DC adapter and plug it into the plug and wire it right to that for the safety solenoid. Pretty straightforward stuff. And then I've got to figure out a place to mount this somewhere, and that's all for right now. Blah. It's a blah day. 2 days ago I'm cruising all over with my top down in the car, and today it's snowing. Anyway, I'll be back. Alright, so I've got this wired up, and what I did is I wired the switch. What I did was wire the switch to turn the outlets on and off. And then what I did is, what did I do? I could not find that power converter that I bought, but luckily when I happen upon a yard sale, I always look for these, and I got a box. There was probably, I don't know, a dozen different just plug-in charger dealy wops in that box, and I found two that were 12 volt DC outputs. And so I'm gonna see which one's gonna, I think this one. But anyway, I paid $1 for that box of all those cords. But what I'm doing now, and before I put the cover on, and that just again toggles the light switch on and off, is seeing how I'm not an electrician, I'm going to make sure it works before I put the cover on. And also what I did for the cord was, this is an old extension cord and I just used it, and then I've got another chunk I cut off of it right here that I'm going to use. I'll put this a plug end on it on one end, and then I'll wire it up to the blower motor, and the other one will be wired over to the solenoid. But yeah, I'm gonna plug this in and see if I can electrocute myself. And today's testing method is the safest thing in the shop: a 4.5-inch angle grinder. Holy crap! It works now. No, just kidding. So I'm gonna hold this down. Woo! Damn near got away from me, boys. Alright, so I lucked out and it got wired right. I'll wire in the solenoid, and I've also got the guts out of the blower motor here. I got one of these knockouts here, and I'll put a, where is that damn wire grip? A wire grip into that for it to come out of. And oh, I don't know if I showed you guys this. I didn't. So there's a wire grip on it, but it didn't fit, so I hot glued that son of a bitch in there, and it seems like it's pretty tight. TIT tight. Alright, folks. Hey. Yeah, it's probably real fucking creepy. Alright. Hibiscus iced tea and moonshine. Best thing ever. It still feels tight though. Maybe I'm not done fucking around with this. You know what I'm talking about, folks. Okay. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I will.
Cocksucking fucking fuck you, I'm using them.
Are you fucking kidding me? Alright.